Okay, this is part six. I have to apologize for the last video. I was very tired and I was kind of feeling a little bit ill, but this one should go a little bit better than planned. So, part six is what have you learned about the technologies from the process of making this product? Now, I'm going to identify three things that I have learned personally that I think I've improved on. I'm going to go first with taking a good image with a camcorder. Now, when I first started the course, I really did not know how to use a camera, and I'm being truthful here. I did not know anything about it. But now that I've kind of evolved, I mean, from my preliminary task, I have definitely evolved in the way that I can actually shoot the film. And I'm going to be honest, I did not record the film that I put on here, but I have definitely improved of how a good camera angle looks. Say high angle shots, dolly shots, track shots, close ups, extreme close ups. I've learned all about these and I've put them to practice in this film. Now, definitely editing the film sequences, quick cuts are very key, I've learned, and this sort of idea of quick cuts is very apparent in this film. Um, Quick cuts definitely adds to the kind of suspense. So you're on the edge of your seat, you're in the action, you're ready to go. This is what I was trying to get at in this film. Um, Now, with sound, I've learned a lot of things to do with non-diegetic and diegetic sound. Now, they're the two keywords I'm going to use. Non-diegetic, meaning the audience can hear it, but the characters can't. It's dubbed in over the top. And diegetic, which means in the film, this is the sound. Say a car going past, you hear the engine in the film, a car going past a character. That's diegetic because both sides of the wall can hear it. Say the fourth wall is called. So in the middle you have the fourth wall. One side is diegesis, and one side is no diegesis. Now, films like Deadpool break it all the time. So the audience would be able. So basically, the characters would be able to talk to the audience, and the audience would be able to hear it. So that's the fourth wall. In the diegetic sounds, I've definitely used a lot of say growling sort of sounds for the monsters, and this is done with a non-diegetic ambient background wind, and I think this really brings out a suspense. This suspense is going to be felt within the character. You can also hear the character's heartbeat. Now, normally you can't really hear your own heartbeat, but it's been amplified in the film to bring out the suspense, and this is the key. The suspense is the key. So that's camera work and sound. The next one is definitely the after effects and the special effects. Now, in the film itself, I didn't use any special effects. There was no special effects used at all. Everything was just done with two actors, minimal props, one cameraman. But the after effects is where it all comes in. I guess you could actually, to be honest, you could say that sound is an after effect, and I've just mentioned the sound, so I'm not going to go into that very detailed. Now, adding titles is something I've picked up on Coral Video Studio Pro, and this on that software, adding titles is quite easy. So I've managed to be able to put titles, subtitles, credits as well, and I've been able to put them within the film, and I managed to sequence them right. And I couldn't do that before I started. This is why my preliminary task looks so basic in comparison to my actual film because my editing skills just weren't there. So I've managed to be able to pick that up a lot. So yeah, that concludes question six. Thank you very much. Final question soon.